Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today? And I have just realised I've not named this next Okami episode, which is going up in 10 minutes. So let's do that now. What did I do this episode? Oh, I fought with dogs. That's what they're called. What are they called? Okami Dog Army. That's not what they're called. Canine Warriors. That's what they're called. Hakenshi. Do I already? I probably already have an episode called Hakenshi. Satami Hakenshi. Okay, well, strategy? I don't know. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 5:49 on Saturday, September 21st, 2024. Let us then figure out what we're gonna call this episode. Hakenshi. So Hakenshi is what they're actually called, which is 8 canines, I guess. Yeah, 8 canines. So I guess we'll call it Hakenshi no training. Training in Japanese. I should know what this is. Or maybe sparring is a better word. It's not just sparring. Surely it's a fight? Tatakai? Maybe battle's a better word? Battle? Wait, Japanese word boss battle for video game. Final boss. Saishu boss. Daiso boss. Okay. Boss battle. Is this right? I don't know. Tatakai. I just want like a video game boss fight. What kanji is this? Sen. By itself, does that mean? Battle? Boss Sen. You put it back into Google Translate to see if it actually comes up with something. It does actually come up with boss battles. Okay. Hakeshi Sen. Hakeshi no Sen or Hakeshi Sen? Hold on. Let's put dear no war. What? What am I going? Dear boss battle. Boss battle? Google Translate, come on. Boss Sen. Hakeshi no. Let's go with Hakeshi no Sen. I don't know if that's the right sen just to use like that, but you know, maybe if sometimes the Japanese is gonna be a bit wrong, especially if I'm trying to do it in a few minutes. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't noticed yet, all the Okami videos titles are in Japanese, and now, I mean, sometimes the Japanese goes out of the scope of Japanese I know, so I have to sort of be like, okay, let's try and figure this out, and see what's going on. But yeah, what are we going to talk about today? Today, recorded, we had a stream, because I'm not going to be here probably for a lot of tomorrow, so I won't have actually time to stream within the usual streaming period. I'm not going to do my Neopets dailies in this Animal Crossing episode because I've already done them, but I will instead do my Starlight Stage dailies, I guess. Yeah, so it was mostly a lot of drawing. We started playing The Pedestrian, which is a game which has been out for ages, and I've been meaning to play this for so long. I just have never gotten around to doing so, so now I've actually gotten around to doing so. It's a pretty cool game. It's actually presentation, certainly a big part of it, I think, and it does very well in that regard. But yeah, otherwise, what are we going to talk about today? That's a great question. Boom, boom. Hooked on a feeling. I don't know. We're just sort of vibing out. We'll see what happens. I'm just sort of mainly just sort of chilling at the moment. Playing a bit of games here and there. I'm trying to think what I'm going to be doing later today. If like anything particularly interesting. That's just probably not really. Nothing in the sense where it'd be like, whoa. That's like crazy, and I haven't really done anything particularly crazy all that recently, which or something to talk about as well on an Animal Crossing episode. Played a bit of ARAMs last night. It was good fun. I haven't done that for a while, to be honest. It's always nice to play these sort of things which you haven't done for a little bit here and there. But I don't know. Let's actually think about something to talksy. I don't know why this came to mind, but like hats and beanies, because like I spoke about it on the Scotland trip. I bought a cashmere like beanie from a place which did like wild cashmere stuff. I bought a scarf and hat combo, and mainly because I was at first like not going to buy it because I was like, none of these colours like really stood out to me, and then I saw one and I was like, oh no, that one really does stand out to me. And then I saw the hat as well and I was like, oh no, those would look really good together. And that is a crime punishable by having to pay for. I mean, cashmere is quite expensive, let's not beat around the bush, but it's really soft and it's really nice, and I wore an outfit quite recently which incorporated this sort of like mint green cashmere beanie. I'm not sure what aesthetic I would put it as. It's very sort of like casual, obviously, but it's not pedestrian wear. It's more like I don't know, I describe it as like a quaint outfit, if anything. I had like an overall sort of dress. It's not really an overall dress, but it's probably the best way I can describe it. With a black like light sweater underneath, and then like I did my hair in bubble braids with the mint green sort of like knit cap on top. But I was thinking about it. I like beanies and hats and stuff. I don't usually wear hats, to be honest. Honest, because most of the time if I'm okay, so 90% of the time when I'm at home, like I will do like a really, really basic hairstyle. Like it will be my hair just down naturally, or I'll do it like in a side ponytail. Or if it's like summer months, I might like twist it up and use like a claw clip to hold it up. So most of the time I don't really wear hats because the hats sort of like get in the way of hairstyles, and two, if I go out I will actually like do up my hair, and a lot of hairstyles don't really work with hats, full stop. Like some do, obviously. You can always do like a high ponytail with like a baseball cap or whatever style cap on, and that's like totally fine. The thing is, I haven't found a baseball style cap which properly fits my head. Like I bought one, I think it's from ASOS or something, and I was like, okay, we'll give it a shot. But the thing is, that hat is just so shallow, it doesn't like go around my head properly. Like I have like a wham head, as I might say, which means a lot of hats don't properly fit on there. So at some point I need to actually go, when we like go out shopping and I see a hat which actually fits my head, I need to actually like snap it up immediately and be like, yes, this is something that I'm going to use. But yeah, recently I'm just like, I want to start like, you know, obviously hats are still what's the word? It's like it's still like a fashion accessory, right? Like it can be used to like exemplify is not the right word, but help like bring out like an outfit choice or something like that. It can be really used to make something work, but you know, you still got to be a bit conscious, I suppose, about the outfit choice in general and how it fits together. So I'm just like, you know, what are other hats but more fashion choices in my repertoire? So I suppose I have now like a woolly like proper like knit winter hat for when it's like legit cold. I have like, I guess like a fisherman's beanie, I suppose is what I'd classify as, but it's like a knit one. I don't really wear that one all too often. And I got this new sort of like looser mint green beanie, and I got the baseball cap, which I would like to wear more often, but again, it's just too shallow on my head. I need a much bigger hat for it to properly work out. But yeah, I don't know, like I'm only talking about it because I actually quite liked the outfit I had yesterday. I have something. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Like it was, I don't know. It's a very casual thing. I got a nice amount of sort of like compliments for wearing it. And yeah, but the thing that sort of like crossed my mind a lot was like when I was putting it on, I was like, I don't usually wear beanies. How do you properly wear a beanie? You know, I don't mean like properly as in like how do you put it on your head? That's like obvious, and it's like blindingly obvious. You just put a hat on your head, it's done. But it's also just like you know, it's maybe like me thinking so much other fashion choices, but you know, you've got to have it like a little bit loose or something, like a flat back, but like you don't want it to like stick properly out, or maybe you do, depending on like the sort of style. Like ways to style a beanie reminds me when I was like watching a video back of like ways to style like a beret, basically. And some other choices I'm just like, well, I don't know if I'd ever wear it like that. Like the ways to wear a beret in my head, like you wear it like off the back of your head, or you wear it like slightly side on. Let's see, ways to style a beret. But even then, I don't wear a beret all that often because it doesn't stay in your head all that well. But look at this, you have like 8 different ways to style a beret, or like wear it on your head. I'm gonna be honest, the way I do it most of the time is just like I put it on my head and then I like offset it to the side. But I do like the sort of hats where it's like completely on the back of your head, like beret, back of head. I'm not sure beret is actually the right hat now I'm thinking of it. No, it's not a beret hat I'm thinking of. What's that hat that? I feel like it's very popular in like East Asian fashion. What if I put Asian hat outfit? Do you think I'll come up with something? Not what I meant. Asian fashion hat outfit. No, bucket hats are very common. That's true. Street fashion is very popular now. No, what is it? What type of hat am I thinking of? I don't know. Whatever. I would get me one of those hats. But like, I was thinking as I was putting it on, I was like, how should I wear this beanie? You know, because there are different ways. Like the way that I see some people do, which I would never do because I don't think it like is my style. Is like where you pull it on, but then it like makes a like the peanut shaped head, peanut shaped like vacancy on your head, where it just sort of like bulges in and out again. Not really my style, but more power to you if you want. You could just put it on like normally and then it becomes like a conical shape in your head. Or at least the way I did it was like I put it conically on my head and then I pulled it back, so then it sort of like rolled over backwards. I don't know like how to describe these properly. I'm sure there's actual terms for it, because there's actual terms for like almost everything. But yeah. I mean, I love to wear hats more, but again, it's just like a lot of hat choices, like hats full stop choices in general. One, hats are quite warm to wear. I mean, certainly a beanie is kind of warm to wear, but maybe I need to get like a light beanie, and that's like completely different. Because I am very much a cashmere one's very much trying to sort of keep the heat in, isn't it? But like you can't do a lot of hairstyles you can't do if you wear a hat. Like all the hairstyles you can do if you wear a hat have to be low hairstyles. You can't do anything high up. Like the middle part of your hair upwards needs to not be sticking up, otherwise it's, well, I guess it could be sticking up, but then it'd be like sticking up in the hat, and to me, I'm just like, I don't know how to style that. I haven't like found a combination about which works, so it feels a bit limited, you know, to what you can do. Because I don't really do many styles with just like loose hair, like curl my hair in a certain way or anything like that. The most I would do dry curls. I do have a hair curler. It's not because I don't have a hair curler. I do have one. I just don't really use it all that often, to be honest. I much prefer doing heatless curls, mainly because it's something which feels like less effort to do. But it's like, what low hairstyles can you do with a beanie which work? Like you can do a plait, like a side braid, or you can do like twin braids downwards, that's fine. You can do like, we sort of like Dutch or French braids which start from the top and go down, but you can't see the top part all that much, so it's really not much different from just doing a side braids. Bubble braids, which is the one I did, because I was like, oh, that's like, you know, a more interesting thing to do. You can do like low buns, certainly you could do that, but I feel like buns, I don't know, buns and beanie, it doesn't always work depending on the type of buns. If you do like these like loose bobble buns, like ones where you just sort of make loops, that's fine, but like proper like hair, like ballet bun styles, is like, but low, I don't know if that really works with a beanie. I don't know, maybe it does work. Let's see, beanie and hair bun, someone's made messy bun, I can see working. Oh, this is an interesting one, like a beanie's where they have a hole in the top of a beanie and you can pull out the hair that way. That's fair. I do think the two messy low buns, I think that works pretty well with a beanie. But like the one messy low bun, I feel like that doesn't work as well. I feel like it, because beanies are like super casual in the first place, right? So it feels like you gotta have a super casual or super outdoorsy sort of hairstyle. You can't do anything like particularly super fancy, right? Like, I feel like that would just be like a disconnect of like whatever aesthetic you're going for. I'm not saying you can't, by the way. Absolutely more power to you if you want to. But I don't know. But, you know, now maybe I'm leaning more into it. Because now maybe, I think I'm past the stage where I'm just like, oh, I want to do like crazy experimentation with like fancy hairstyles. Now I'm at the stage where sometimes I'm like, I just want something casual. I want something easy to wear. I can appreciate a good beanie now. You can just put it on your hair and be like, oh yeah, that looks pretty decent now, you know. As long as your hair's got like a little bit of wave to it, you know, just put some dry conditioner in it, style it the tiniest amount. And then beanie on head, boom. Don't need to think about it. Until you take a beanie off and then your hair's all like staticky or whatever. So I don't know, maybe I need to get more like sort of hats or something. Women fashion hats, like casual hats to wear. Because like some of these, obviously I'm not going to wear about the place. Like I'm not going to go around wearing like a big summer hat unless it's on the beach or something. I'm not going to go around wearing a fascinator or a straw boater. Some of these like, I don't know what these hats are called. I want to call them paperboy hats, but they're not. That's not really a paperboy hats. Boaters, visors? A bucket hat's actually a good idea. I should probably get a bucket hat at some point. But again, I would need a bucket hat which is big enough. What's a Panama hat? I thought that was a straw boater hat, but I might be getting confused. Oh no, it's not a straw boater. Okay. Wide brim hat, beret, beanies. Oh, newsboy caps. So I guess they are called that. But there's a few different types of these sort of newsboy caps. Maybe I should get one of those as well. Yeah, the one I was thinking of is like the ones which are like really puffy. They have like the huge head of hair upwards, not the ones which are like the flat newsboy caps. I don't know if those have a different name, or maybe they're just like a different stylistic choice of them. Felt hats was just a baseball cap. Trucker cap. Women fashion hat outfits. It's what I'm just looking at now. Cowboy hat? Not gonna wear a cowboy hat. It's insanity. I don't know. Just like, I guess when I picture outfit ideas, I don't really picture much else apart from like a beanie, if it incorporates a hat, to be honest. Anywho, yeah, anyway. It was a nice outfit. It was a nice sort of casual, chill outfit. It's a very indie. It feels like a very hipster outfit, I guess. Because I feel like maybe I still have that association of like beanies being a really hipster fashion choice. But I don't know, what do hipsters look like nowadays? Let's see. 2024 hipster fashion. What's the go-to choice of hipsters? Who knows? See, this hipster subculture is what I imagine. Oh well. Who knows? On that note, I think that's going to round this episode off here. I guess we would call this episode Beanie? I'm not really sure. Not Beanie Babies, just Beanie Hat. Maybe I should get some more. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Life's an oyster with many pearls. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting a bit delusional. Anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been dear darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.